Looks like we're live. Happy weekend, everybody. Okay, I am just going to find our live on here. Found us. Okay, hop on in. Let me know you're here. I'm Amanda with Grammy's Craft Boutique. I know all week I've been reminding everyone to go over to the Holidays Designer Circle. That's a group. It is a private group, and they do have to approve you to join the group. But I've been letting you guys know that you need to go over there and join that group because this weekend, all day today, all day tomorrow, they're doing the Bunny Parade. Hey, Shelly, you're not going to believe this. You won again because you shared our live yesterday. So it is what it is. You guys can bless our page, share the love, and you get entered into a drawing the next day for a prize. And then at the end of the live today, we do an attendance prize. And Shelly is leading the pack with participation. And I thank you. That helps us so much. I know some of you know that things on Facebook have changed. So reaching our followers isn't as easy as it used to be. So I appreciate all the engagement, the comments, the little thumbs ups and hearts. I mean, that's you guys don't know how much that helps us and it means to us. Hi, Lois. So I actually am participating in the Bunny Parade Marathon. My time slot is this evening at 7, and that's Central Time. And Grammy's in here. She said she's dizzy. She's going back and forth to the different lives. Hi, Cheryl. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for being here. Grammy's still at home. I firmly believe she has a sinus infection, so she's going to call the doctor Monday morning. Right, Grammy? Yes. I was watching the marathon on holidays, but since I'm a presenter, it was making me nervous. Everyone is so talented, and I started second guessing my project. So then I went back in the basement and started looking at different things. And then I thought, no, I'm going to do the project that I want to do. So we all have our own spin, our own talents. None of us are exactly the same. So I just thought that we could chat for a little while and you guys could keep me company while I prep some projects. Going live every day in March is it's actually great because there have been so many projects building up that Mom and I haven't gotten around to doing, but we've wanted to do. So giving us a specific, assigned time, like no matter what, I'm going to go live every day in March at 1. That's 31 projects. So I'm like, well, let's just do a little chit chat and I'll bring up some of the things that, I want to do the rest of the month and we'll get them prepped. Thank you, Shelly. Yes, Shelly is leading the pack with total wins because she is here every day and she comments and she participates. She blesses our page. And that's true. I've been sick so much, and I told Grammy to stay home because I don't want to get sick. I'm sorry. But she's the same. She's the same way. If I'm sick, she went with me somewhere one day and she gets in my car and she's got on a mask, and I was like, "Oh, you're gonna be that person that rides in my car with your mask on?" And she was like, "Absolutely." So, hi Marty, how are you doing, Marty? Um, oh no, you are absolutely. It's all fair, and you're not being selfish. We actually have had a really good assortment of winners. The random comment picker does a good job. We haven't had too many repeats on the picker that does our attendance prize. But I'll be honest, there were only 3 shares yesterday, and you were the one that got picked. So don't you worry about that. We're a happy, fun group. We don't do drama. Grammy's saying hi to everybody. Cheryl's just blessing everyone. You guys are so sweet. So yeah, you guys, I am hoping that some of you can hop on the holidays designer circle group this evening at 7 Central, because if I see your name, I know that my mom will be in the chat, but if I see you guys in there with me, it'll calm me down because I'll be with friends. Okay, so I just got out a whole bunch of things that I've been wanting to do, and sometimes you get caught. You can easily get caught up in the business aspect, obviously, of having a business, the paperwork, or trying to figure out new things. Like don't get me started on emailing. Still have a mental block to that, and wanting to get my Shopify store up. You can get distracted by so many different tangents, but this makes me happy because I'm making stuff again, which is how it all started, right? Shelly's saying hi to Grammy. Lois wants Grammy to get better soon. So does Cheryl. I know. She said earlier, I feel like I've let you down this week. And that's absolutely not the case. I feel bad when my mom doesn't feel good. And I like her when she's here with me. So, these are the big sheets of foam that I get from Michaels, and I buy I think they call it a pro pack, but you get, I think, 12 or 24 sheets of this. So, since I do go through a lot of foam, I do make sure I have a bunch of these on hand. But I also keep, and I've showed these to you too, if I go in Dollar Tree, I just grab a whole bunch of these, because it's the same floral foam. The quality's the same. It's the firm, crunchy one. It's not the soft floral foam that florists use. But this little shape is great for inside. Like if you do a big mug, a big vase. I used it on my candlestick, and it's like, boom, you've got foam, didn't have to cut anything. I also sometimes at the Dollar Tree, not always, I find these round discs, and I'll grab some of those too. But today we're just going to use all kinds of foam and get these projects ready, and it'll give you a peek at some of the things that are coming up. So here's the 2 signs that AJ. Hi, Penny. Oh, thank you. Yes, we want to lift everybody up. What do they say? High tides raise all ships. we want to lift up. We never want anyone to feel down. My friend AJ, with Silva and Ore, she made these 2 signs for me. These are 3-dimensional. This one, now this is wood. She cuts wood, she sands, she does all kinds of different techniques with different oils to enhance grain, but she also can do simple projects. Not that this is simple, but she cut these out for me because we're going to do a couple MS awareness wreaths this month. So she painted the first layer orange, and then she used her etcher to write on there MS awareness, peace, faith, battle, love, cure, warrior, hope. So I have 2. This one is also 2 layers, orange and white. No one fights here alone. How poignant is that to hang on your door when someone is fighting an invisible illness like MS? So I thought I'd do one on a grapevine and one on a mesh wreath. So I wanted to show you these. And after I did that bunny with the florals on that candlestick, I was kind of obsessed with the idea of doing a bunch more candlesticks. So we'll glue this little like cup shape on here, and then that one will be ready. Aren't those? Yeah, those signs are so beautiful. I had to fill up my glue pot, and it's taking its sweet time. Might turn it up just a little bit. If you have one of these Surebonder, these little mini Surebonder pots, you got to be really careful because if you turn that up, this will get really hot. And I put quite a bit of glue on there, and then I give it a swirl, and then I start wiggling it, really making sure it's getting good contact. Oh, okay. We got these. Where did we get these? Okay, so the one that I did the bunny arrangement on and this one, these came from Hobby Lobby. So I'm sure that we waited for a sale or a coupon, although I guess that you can't do coupons at Hobby Lobby anymore. But that's a good idea. I have my husband look for things like that when he goes to Goodwill to look for his music, because he goes to look for his vinyl and his CDs. And I have him look for things like vintagey cake plates or candlesticks or containers. And that's why I don't go garage sailing with him, because I would come back with so many things. So that is simple enough. Candlesticks ready to rock and roll. I use these Gorilla Glue pellets. I get big bags of them from Amazon, but they're little pellets, and I like it. It dries real clear, and I don't get as many glue strings as I did with some of the other brands. So it's Gorilla Glue, but it's the pellets. And then you can just take a handful and dump them in there. You don't have to cut up a glue stick. And I keep wooden spoons by my glue pot in case I need to scoop out some glue. And I also got some of these. I haven't used these yet. I'm assuming that they won't melt. They're silicone little spatulas. I got them from Amazon. I don't know why I'm saving them. Like, I don't want them to get dirty. Yeah, they don't do their coupons and they don't, what? They don't do senior discounts. And you know what? I thought they used to do 50% off every other week. And I noticed it's 40% off. Or was it always 40% off and I'm just making that up? Okay. This I've been wanting to do for a long time. My friend Teresa got this for me. It's a little miniature cart. I think she got this for me at I was just showing them the wagon. You got this for me, didn't you? Don't we both have one of these wagons? Actually, Teresa, I'm just prepping a few things and chatting with everybody, and also pleading with them to get on my live at 7, so I won't be nervous. I know, isn't that fun? So far, all I've done is put one of those little cup-shaped foams on this candlestick. That's ready to go. And that's why I think if I'm in Dollar Tree, I'll grab some of these. It's worth it not to have to cut the foam. And this will just, so, the wagon will be perfect for the depth of this foam. So I just need to cut a rectangle. And the edges are rounded, so I don't want to get it too wide. Oh, the little chair. That I think Mom and I picked this up at Michael's last year, but I thought that would really be cute. See, all these things that I've just been wanting to do for so long, now I'm committing to doing them, first of all, by telling you, and second, by getting them all foamed up and ready. Oh, Joanne, 60% off? You know what? Mom and I never go in Joann's, and I'm not sure why. It's literally around the corner from our Hobby Lobby. Hi, Faith. How are you? What did Mom just say? So if you do a live every day, you'll get your projects all done. Yeah. So I score it. I go as deep as I can with my knife, and then I go to the edge of my craft table, and I just pop that area off. That's the plan, Mom, because how long have some of these things been lined up for me to do something with? That little chair we got last year. These are these little chests. I don't know when you got those. But see, just make sure if you have something that has curved corners like this, that you make sure you come in a little bit so you don't have to keep trimming on your foam. Thank you, Teresa. Thank you, Faith. You guys are great. Thank you so much for blessing our page. We are picking a winner every day, the day after the live, for someone who blessed or sprinkled our live. So thanks, Jessica. I wanted to look really put together today in case I choke on my live later today. My grandma Mimi, when I was in college, and I lived at my parents' house because I went to college over in St. Louis. Mimi used to tell me, you can do bad on a test looking nice or looking bad. So go put on some makeup and fix your hair. So I've always had that in my head. If I'm going to do something, no matter how it goes, good or bad, I'm going to try to look nice while I do it. I'm giving that a wiggle in there, and I can feel it starting to take hold. And the wagon's ready. Oh, I can't wait to make this one up. Oh, it's really warm on the bottom. Oh, Cheryl, you didn't get a notification? Are you on our text list? Because that's why I went ahead, and it was kind of a splurge, but I went ahead and got us a phone number so I could text you when we go live. Because something's not right with Facebook. They're only notifying like 1% of our people. So thank you so much. I will have to tell you how I get my hair to curl. Although I missed a hunk, but that happens. Oh, Cheryl, you're so sweet. I know. Yeah, it's 618-226-5593. I do have that in the comments. I haven't done it in a while, but when I signed Mom up so we would know how to do it. I think it just asks you if you want to opt in, and then you can say yes, and then we only text if we're going live or we have some new product that we're getting ready to show. Oh my gosh, you have beautiful long hair. Oh, look at these chests. Aren't these cool? My mom got these, and it came in a set of 2. The little baby one. So I want to do an arrangement with the lid up. Hi, Marcy, you made it. I mean, my hair actually doesn't hold curl very well, but I do use a preheat spray from Kenra, and I mist it lightly because I'm not great at using product, but I do mist it a little bit before I use the curling iron. So I have this cube that I've been chipping away at, and I think it'll fit in this smaller one. Let's see. That actually will work, I think. It's not pretty, but it'll work. I am going to trim it a little bit so that it doesn't come up over the edge of the chest. I have read that notifications last for 6 months, then you have to re-sign up. Interesting. Because everything has to change, right? It's all different. Oh yeah, my mom does have an arrangement in a chest, and it's so pretty. It's on one of her tables. Oh, that's okay, Marcy. We're just happy to see you. My husband's off today, and he's in the other room pricing records because he has a record show tomorrow. And he got the pre-live lecture. No swearing, no popping in unannounced, no loud music from the other room, no loud TV from the other room. So he's just like, well, what am I supposed to do? to sit quietly for a little while. So he's just in there pricing records. I actually think this will work fine. There is a little bit of space on either side, but when you're going at an angle and you're draping your greenery over, I think that'll work fine. I was going to maybe wedge some of these in there. I might still do that. And maybe not. Yeah. And have your pants on, stuff like that. Just the usuals. Now, first, I'm going to get this glued in, and then we're going to do a trick. Exactly. Focus on your records. He calls himself Procrastination Gates because it's funny. I mean, even though he loves his music and everything, he will start procrastinating when it comes to cleaning and pricing them. And he will literally do all kinds of things. Like, he'll do the dishes. He'll clean the toilets. He'll just take the dog outside and play with him. He'll do all kinds of things. And then I'm like, hey, Procrastination Gates, are you gonna get going here on your records? Oh yeah, Shelly. Hi, Susie. Oh, thank you. So I'm prepping a whole bunch of things, or at least as many as I can, but my little glue pot's already starting to look kind of low. Because these are all things that I've been wanting to do. So I got the little wagon. It's all foamed up. So we can make that. We got a candlestick done. Now, the problem here, right? Boom. So let's fix that. I never throw any foam away, ever. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a wedge of this foam. I'm going up here in this corner, and basically I'm just propping that door open. I'm going to see if I can do it. I don't really need a piece of foam that tall, but this will work. This will work. Clean edge on there. And I need one more piece, almost like a little shim under it, because I need this to wedge up against that lid so that it doesn't come down. And then this we can put moss on, or greenery will cover. I need a little shim under it. So see how we engineered that little setup? And that's why I wanted to do some of these, prep some of these before we actually do the different projects. So I'm gonna just glue this little piece in. Right there. And then I'm gonna make sure I've got this coming over enough to hold that lid shut. And then of course the greenery and everything that will also hold it open. Just overlap that just enough. And let's reinforce these foam pieces together by putting in a dowel. Also known as a barbecue skewer from Amazon. Oh, I knew what you meant. Isn't it cute, Susie? Mom bought this set. This one is the little baby. And we had a block of foam left over. We trimmed it up, put that in there, and then we engineered a little piece to keep the lid open. What's nice about this is I do like to work with 2 different levels of foam in projects like this because I want to come up higher on one side and then maybe drape it down this way. So I do actually have a plan in place for the most part. It might seem like I'm just putting foam in all willy-nilly, but Grammy's favorite movie is on. Are you going to leave us for a movie? Grammy, what are you doing? What are you doing? I know, game night's one of my favorites too, though. Oh, shoot. Mom, will you call or text Landon and tell him that I'm on a live, and I'll call him as soon as I'm done? Ooh, that hurts my heart because my nephew never calls me anymore. He thinks he's a big boy. He is a big boy. Okay, so that one, that took a little bit more thought. We did the big block, made a little shim right here, put a smaller block here to keep this lid open, and put some dowels to connect all the foam together. But it's nice and stable. I mean, it's not going anywhere. And then we can come up this way with the arrangement and then come down the side. So that's the little chest. I truly did not realize how big this guy was. I'm probably going to just go ahead and order another foam block for this guy because this is a lot of space. Some people use gaps and cracks, and I do for different things too. Teresa is basically a master at using gaps and cracks for wreaths, swags, mailbox swags, arrangements. And hi, Janet. Thanks, Mom. But I just never have good luck with it. I put too much in and it foams up too much or not enough, or my can gets clogged. And this is actually wood. It's made really well, but I can see light in a couple spots. That indicates that if I filled this with gaps and cracks, that would seep through those openings. So this one I'm going to save. I'm just going to order one of the big foam squares for this guy. Yeah, Grammy, focus. Marcy, there's certain times I do use moss. It depends on the project. I tend to never put moss on at the beginning. I've done that and it was a disaster because as my project was growing and changing, I wanted to get into the foam at different angles, and I had obstructed myself with the moss. So, like for this, when I do make this one, I might moss that side just because I don't think I'm going to have any greenery overhanging since I kind of want it to go this way. So it just depends. But I will say it's a little more time consuming, but I will look at my project and I'll moss it at the end. And I make little bundles of it and I put it in with floral pins. Does that help? Yeah, you get them from Hobby Lobby. I've been getting these, I've been getting the sheets, the foam sheets from Michaels. They have, I think the Pro Pack is like 12 sheets of this. That's okay, Mom. We all know that Deborah Gudak is Grammy, I think. Yes, get us your address, Janet. So let's see what else we have. This little chair. This came from Michael's last year, but how sweet is that? And I just saw a little moss bunny. He's green, soft moss, and I thought, well, that would be cute with like some tulips, or but see, I'm telling you, these little round ones from Dollar Tree, I mean, you can't beat it because look, boom, that project is ready to go. This one's ready to go. And yeah, I could cut some of this and save the dollar. What, I don't know if these have gone up to $1.25. I'm not sure, but so easy. So glue, boom, this little chair will be ready to go. Oh no. Yes, we will be praying for your friend and her husband. That's a scary thing. That is a scary thing. We had a good friend in our group lose her husband not long ago. And we pray for her every day. And our neighbor, she's still struggling. I guess he passed away in September. Very sudden, only 53 years old. So, yeah, absolutely keeping them in our prayers. Oh, I'm dripping glue everywhere. Okay, I'm going to try one of my silicone spatulas. So far, so good. That little spatula hasn't melted. I'm putting it right in the middle of that little sweet seat. And boom, one more project is ready to go. Ah! Oh, yeah. Oh, it's been a year already, Janet. Oh, how are you doing? I hope that you're doing as well as you possibly can. Staying busy and visiting with us as much as possible. This, I think, we also got last year at Michael's. Mom, do you remember this little letterbox? How cute is this going to be? This one needs some ivy down the side, I think. So, let's see. Isn't it cute, Susie? So excited to get going on some of these. I even saw some things down there that I didn't get a chance to make for Halloween or Christmas. So we might have to have a Halloween in March and a Christmas in March. Huh. Well, I'm no engineer, but I can't get that in there like that. We'll have to cut that in half. I didn't go without you. I think you were just in a different aisle. I don't think I've been to Michael's without you. I haven't not gone to any craft stores. So that's how deep that one went. And then this one will have to go in above it. And it is going to have to come up above the lip to keep that little door open. So let's get that glued in. Although I don't think it was really going anywhere, but we don't want it to wiggle around while we're trying to place greenery. Hey, this silicone thing works like a dream. Mom, have you used your silicone spatulas yet? So I'm just doing the bottom and a little bit of one side. Oh, that's a good idea. Oh, good thinking. Oh, that's why I keep you guys around. Okay, so I don't need to bring that up that high. Shelly, you so smart. So what Shelly was saying is use some of these bamboo skewers instead of bringing all that foam up above, and then that would all have to be camouflaged somehow. Use some of these to hold the door open. Ah, dang, girl, good thinking. Good thinking, Shelly. So we're going to put glue on this side and a little bit on this side. Get that in there. Gonna do well, that one I didn't do a good job. I'll do better with this one. I need to get in closer like this. Right here. Ah, that did it. That'll keep that one open. I'll trim this one. Good thinking. Shelly's a rock star. I'm gonna use one of these little ones. If I can get that one in closer. Look at that. So we used those little skewers, keep that lid open. That way we didn't have to come up above the lip and camouflage all that foam. Now we could actually make our arrangement, and if some of our greenery is enough heft to push this lid open, we could trim these out. Otherwise, those would be really easy to camouflage. Well, girl, that was good thinking. Why didn't I think of that? Call those Shelly skewers. I don't need these. So what else did I bring up? What else did I bring up? Ah, guess where this came from? If you guys watch our lives often enough, you'll know the answer to that question, because if I don't know where something came from, chances are it came from not my yard, but you're close. Yes. Yes, sometimes it takes another set of eyes. That's very true. Yes, Grammy's house. This thing is adorable. I wiped it off. It doesn't even need painted. I left this these moss rings. I took it outside and whacked like the dirt out of it. But yeah, Grammy's basement. Janet, I mean, yeah. Susie said Grammy's house, but Janet, ding, 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 Grammy's basement. You guys have probably heard me say that. Like, where did you get that? And I'm like, Grammy's basement. And look how that the round little cup shaped foam fits in that one. And I'm going to see if this one, the disc shape, fits in this one. Ah, perfect. So, hi, Peggy. How is Jacksonville, Florida treating you? I am going to floral pin these in. Just going to decide where. One there, and I'm just going to put a little dab of glue on the pin. Coming in between some of these little design on the side. And I'm going to push it in with something because I've learned my lesson and stuck my finger in enough glue. And then I'll just fluff that moss around it a little bit so you can't see it. Maybe one on. I think, Mom, did you have this on your front porch with real flowers? All I know is that this is one of those things, as I was leaving Mom and Dad's house one evening, Dad was like, hey, would you want this or should I donate it? And I was like, what? You can't donate that. Or sometimes he even threatens to throw something in the trash. And I'm like, Dad, Papa. So I'm pushing that one in, and then I'm just going to do the same thing. Fluff up that moss around it so you can't see that floral pin. Now that one's in there really good. So cute. So cute, so cute. Actually, that thing's in there really good. maybe I'll just put one in. Hi, Teresa. How are you? Just going to go back here. That moss is keeping that foam in place, but you guys know how I am. Just extra. And then I'll fluff that moss around that one so you can't see that one either. So this cute bicycle is ready. Yay! Yeah. So, really good, Teresa. A little nervous. I'm going to be on the Holidays Designer Circle at 7 Central Time, making my bunny project. And I've never been invited to present or participate in a live marathon before. So I'm excited and nervous and hoping that I don't have any technical problems, because Scott just told me that it's supposed to start raining like any minute. So fingers crossed. Oh, 2 flat bicycles that you hang on the wall. Shelly, you're going to need to send me a picture and we'll talk about it. Yeah. New ideas. Okay, so we got the bicycle ready. A little chair ready. Thank you, Teresa. Little chest. It's ready. This letter box. That one's ready to go. We have another candlestick. And this wagon. Those are all ready to go. I need to buy a big block of foam for the bigger chest. And what I brought. Oh, I guess the only thing I have left to do is prep my project for the live at 7. So I hope some of you can join me, because if I see your names on there, it will comfort me. Oh, thank you, Shelly. Thank you guys for joining me while I prepped that stuff. You know, sometimes you just have to say, okay, I'm going to line all these up and I'm just going to get them ready and do them. Because I was down in the basement and I was thinking about today's live, and I thought, gosh, you know, I just really need to foam a bunch of stuff. And I thought, well, heck, my friends will visit with me while I do that. Dang it, guys, I got glue in my good ring again. I just like wearing it. I just do. Okay, select Facebook post. This one, get comments. Get comments. Okay. Let's start our contest and get an attendance prize winner. Anna Seaton. Anna, have you won yet? This might be your first win. I think we have your address, but if anybody has won, and you think maybe I don't have your address, like from Etsy or Facebook, email your address to info@grammyscraftboutique.com. And don't forget, if you bless our live, then you get put into a drawing for tomorrow. I thought you had, you know what? I might have been missing your address or couldn't find it because I think I did have your name down. Yeah. I need to send out 1, 2. I took a big bag to pack mail the other day of prizes, but I think I have 4 more and now 5 to get together. So they're just thank you prizes for being a part of our March into Spring live marathon. And I appreciate you guys. And if you have any requests, I know around the holidays I'll get requests to do like a Christmas mailbox swag. But like I said, when I was down there pulling these things to prep them, there were some things I saw that I thought, man, I really wanted to do that for fall and I didn't get around to it, or I wanted to do that for Christmas. There's no rules. I can do something for Halloween or Christmas. We can throw in a patriotic. Oh, okay. Thanks, Anna. I might have missed it. The Facebook Meta Business Suite, our messages go there and some of them disappear. Like I'll call mom and I'll say, did you just see that? We just got a message. Because it'll just show you like the very beginning of it. And she'll say, yeah, I don't know where it is though. And then I'll go look and I'm like, where this stuff disappears into social media cloud land. Oh, thank you for sprinkling. Yes, I will give Jack a big hug and kiss. And little Teddy too. Little Teddy, he's going to be 3 on April 16th. And Jack will be 7 on April 19th. And you can tell Jack is getting like more chill. He still loves to play and do his ball throws. And he's a golden, so he'll be a puppy his whole life. But you can tell like he's a little bit more like mellow. Teddy is still 100% like 1,000 miles an hour, all puppy. Okay. All right. I will see you guys at 7 on Holidays Designer Circle. I can't wait to see you there. And thank you so much for your support. I appreciate it. I will see you guys later tonight. Bye.